Okay, I'm trying this again, you guys. I have no idea. Let me see if I can send the link to this stream out because I could not get this to work. I am really struggling. Okay, let me see if I can do this. All right, I want to share this, get a shareable link. Let's try. You guys got to bear with me because this was this was this was difficult. Way more difficult than anticipated. Let's try it again. Oh, my brother's calling me. Hold on. Hey, brother bear. Hold on. Go ahead, brother bear. Hello. Hello. Okay, I have to call him back. I am trying to get this live thing to work, y'all. I don't know if it's working. I'm trying my best. Let's see. Let's see if this is working. So, like, can you all see me? I don't think it's showing anything. Let's try it this way. There's ads on there. Hold on. Trying to go live. Brother, if you're calling me, okay, it is working this time. Okay, I'm gonna share this one. Okay, so I am live this time. That was a struggle. All right, I'm trying to tell my brother that I'm live, first of all, and that's why I can't answer the call. So that's what I'm doing. Hopefully, you guys can see me this time. It was a struggle. It took me like 15, 20 minutes to figure that out. I figured it out. I know what to do next time. I know my mistakes. I've learned from my mistakes. This stream, we tried it. Right? I tried it. I don't know. So, yes, Brother Bear. Hi. Is that you, Brother Bear? I don't know what your screen name is now. So, yeah, I was struggling to get this on, really struggling because this is I haven't done live. I usually schedule lives and I plan them, and I was like, you know what? My flight's delayed. I'm just gonna go live. That was not that was not a good plan. I should have planned better. I did not know that going live on my computer would be this difficult at all. Like I had no idea. So anyway, I am live now, and so now I'm going to be posting this so that people can show up. So let me post. And yes, Brother Bear, you're texting me. I will call you when I'm done, Brother Bear. I'm trying to figure this out so that I don't know. This is my life. I'm trying to figure stuff out. So yeah, let me publicize this link. And the other one, y'all, I can't even tell you. The other one didn't work. My bad. Like I was struggling. I didn't know how to go live and make this easy. But now I have figured it out. So you guys, thank you for joining. Whoever joins, I don't know if I'm going to do this often, but since I had this flight delay, I was like, let me go ahead and try and see what it's like and see if I want to do lives. So like, let me again, let me post and yeah. So I tried to make it all cute and neat. It did not work out. It was not the best thing. I am trying to share this everywhere. I did not do that right at all. Not at all. I hate when I can't do these things right. Yes. Okay. So I'm gonna act like I'm making a video because that's basically what I'm doing is making a video. But I don't know if you guys follow this woman. Her name is Ask Aubrey, and she posts like the craziest things that men do on a regular basis. Like that's her stick. She posts things about men. And I don't know if you guys have seen this. She posts all day, but if you saw the last day, I think it was like yesterday, she posted about this woman who was having surgery. So she's married, she's having surgery. She said decides that she's the surgery is something about her stomach, so she's going to be on this special diet. And so she cooks like all of her post-op meals, like everything that she needed to eat, special diet, everything. She made it before she had the surgery. She meal planned. She had everything. Hi, Shay. So she had everything planned. Hi, HD, hi. She had everything planned for her post-op. She's having surgery. She's going to the hospital. She has everything planned, and so she makes all her food. She makes her special diet. She packs it away. She goes has her surgery. She comes home, and her meals are all eaten. So she asked her husband what happened to her food, her special food, special diet, because she could not eat everything. And he blames it on their son. First, she said that he lied to her, said that he didn't eat it. His son ate it. Their son ate it. And then he finally fesses up that he ate it because she knows her son wouldn't eat the food. He doesn't like the food that she made. So people were telling this woman like this was a purposeful act. It was definitely malicious. And it's wild to me that anybody, the first problem I had with the story was this woman was making her post op meals. She's married. That was the first issue that was like, so you're going into surgery, but you got to make your food for when you recover, when you're married. It's a partnership. He's supposed to be there for better, for worse. Like, why is it that you're planning to have to take care of yourself after your surgery? That was the first thing. I was like, mind blown. Like, how is it that she has to make her food for her recovery? Like, she has a whole husband. So that was the first thing I was like, that's crazy. But then when she said the man ate all of her meals, when people say that was malicious, I agree that was so malicious. Like he did that to her to harm her. He wanted her to suffer. He's already not helping her after her surgery, but to eat her special food was just really, really sick. And it made me like I was floored. I'm not shocked because men do the craziest things all the time, maliciously towards women. Like they'll be married or be in a relationship with a woman and try to sabotage her all the time. Like it's crazy that this woman couldn't even recover from surgery without having to deal with some mad person in her home trying to sabotage her. And so, that story had my mind blown. I couldn't I can't like. Don't get me wrong. I've had relationships with men who are like trying to sabotage me, and I recognized it very late. But I realized that this is not an unusual behavior. Like there's a lot of men out there who purposefully try to sabotage their mates, which is insane. And I don't understand the behavior. Like I don't get it. Is it jealousy? Like is it like what is it? I don't know. Are they jealous or they just don't want her to do well? Do they want women to just always be down? Is it something to feeling like you're superior? I don't get it because if that's my partner, I want my partner to be well, I want them to succeed. So for me, if I had a partner who had surgery, why are you up cooking? What are you doing? Like what's happening in your world where you don't even want like I want to assist you. Like why would you not want her to be 100% again? Anyway, that one had me mind blown. I was just like, wow. So, I read these stories every day. I try to figure out which ones I'm going to talk about. The other one I saw this one today, was on Threads, where this woman witnessed. She was at a coffee shop or something. Actually, let me find the screenshot. Let me read this one to you guys because I took a screenshot because I just read it a little while ago. Um, okay, so yeah, this lady on Threads, her name is Megan Wears Prada. She wrote, "Why am I in a coffee shop full of older men? A high school cheerleader walks in full uniform and they all stop and stare at her like she's prey. One man even stopped eating his croissant, jaw hanging, and started looking her up and down. As she walked out, he made sure she made eye contact with him so he could smile at her and say, "Morning, how are you?" I'm talking, this girl is in high school, and this man had a turkey neck and grays. Again, I don't understand men. I don't. Because at no point should grown men be looking at a high schooler. And I get that our whole society is built on predatory behavior of men, like preying on girls, marrying girls young, getting girls involved with older men is in the culture. And I know this, but it still disgusts me because it shouldn't happen. Yet somehow people accept this behavior from men all the time because it's normalized. Like this lady, she sees it, and we're disgusted by it. But did anybody step up and say, "Hey, that's a high schooler. Why are you guys looking at high schoolers?" Did anybody like look at them like you are behaving, you are disgusting old men, dirty old men? I don't think anybody did because we have normalized in this society the poor behavior of men. Like that's just the reality of it that we allow guys, grown men, to get away with staring down high school girls. And that's sick. That's sick. Like I don't know. I don't like the fact that when I'm going through my timelines and I see stuff like this because it's just so many things. There's so many crazy things that women deal with it on a regular basis that we're fighting to change. And I will say, I'm happy to see like people fighting to change things. I feel like I've been doing this for decades, and I'm kind of just now seeing the shift. And the one thing I will say, I'm proud of my daughter's generation because they have a very, very low tolerance for nonsense from boys, and I love it. And I love where society's going, where teenage girls are like, "Hey, I don't want to have kids." I think that's great. I think that teenage girls are well, girls are just outperforming boys in every way, but they're thinking about their future, what they want to do, and it's not dependent on a connection to a male. And I think that's excellent. But the flip side of that is what like while girls are doing so well, we still have the men problem. I'm hoping that her generation of boys are going to be different because they're dealing with a different set of circumstances in terms of how girls interact with them. However, it seems as though a lot of younger men are not they're not shifting in their mindsets of being better men. Some are, I hope, fingers crossed. But it seems like there's not a lot of men changing. Like I don't know. Like I know my generation's not really changing. You rarely find anybody my age or older, and I'm Gen X if y'all didn't know. You rarely find anyone in our age group. Even the women are. There's a lot of pick me's in my age group, but you rarely find men my age or older who have done the work, which is the therapy they probably need because we all from our generation we all need therapy because we are messed up. But they've barely done the work, the therapy to make their lives better. They've rarely done the work to be able to take care of themselves. There's a lot of men in my age group who can't take care of themselves. They don't take care of their health. So they're very dependent on women, the labor of women caring for men. My age group, they're dependent on that. I feel like with each younger generation, what has happened is that girls are no longer, there's some, but they're very few. They're no longer putting up with incompetent males. And so you have all of these men who were raised by parents who made them dependent on free labor of women, like looking for someone to take care of them. And there's a lot of them out there, and they want some kind of subservient person who's going to always take care of them and clean their house and prepare their meals and birth their children and take care of their children while they do absolutely nothing because a lot of them aren't traditional in the sense that they are able to provide for those types of families. So, like this shift is, it's the huge reason for the male loneliness epidemic where women are like pushing forward, they're taking care of themselves, they're doing their careers, they're going, women are girls are, they're going through the whole, women's power empowerment, women's movement. They're doing things, they're empowering themselves, they're taking care of themselves, they're moving forward, they're happy. And then on the flip side, you have these men who, are watching these women do so well and are still not thinking, um, I can do that too. Like that's the part that's crazy to me that they don't even think that they can do it too. They should be able to look at themselves and be like, hey, I want to be like that. But I guess patriarchy makes it hard for men to admire women in a way where they want to be like women. So um, it's just interesting because I don't know how this is going to play out with the younger people. Like we see how it's playing out with my generation. A lot of women are just done with men and done with dating. I'm not done with dating at all. I know a lot of people are like, "Oh, you no, I'm not," but and that is what's really out. But y'all know I'm in the airport, right? Okay, so like some my generation done with dating, and I'm okay with that. In fact, I think about there was another thing I saw. I saw this lady's post. Oh, I took a screenshot. Let me see if I can find it. She was talking about her friend. She was going to take care of her friend. Another thing, another situation where women cannot depend on the people that they marry. So hold on, let me see if I can find it. Let me see if I can find it. Please, please. Let me see. Screenshots, y'all. I'm sorry, but it's live, so this is what you get. You get my messy world. And I'm sorry I couldn't get that link to work. I tried so many times. Let me see. I like see if I can find it. Uh, let me keep looking. Let me keep looking. Nope, that's not it. Okay, hold on. I'm sorry. I think maybe it's further back. I don't know where I got it. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. I hope I can find it. If I can, I'm just gonna just tell you about it. So I can't find it, but basically, this woman was going to take care of her friend who was ill. I'm not sure if she had cancer or not, but the friend was ill, and so she, being her close friend, was taking a flight, and this woman ran into her on the flight, and she was just like, "This is really messed up that this woman is going to take care of her friend when she was married, and her husband wouldn't take care of her." Um, and it's the thing that's crazy. I don't have the statistic in front of me, but when men get sick and they're married, their wives do not divorce them. It's very unusual for their wives to leave when a man gets sick. Like, for better, for worse, for sick or for poor, women stay committed in that, like taking care of a man when he gets sick. However, women who are married and they're diagnosed with like a terminal disease or something, the divorce rate is so high for those women. The men literally leave the women at their worst when they are dying, or if they have something that might kill them. That's when these dudes check out. I mean, they checked out already, but it's crazy to me that women have been going through these things for so long and now are just like, nope, we're not putting up with it anymore. And I love that. I love it. But I am concerned because as girls become more independent and able to take care of themselves and not interested in attaching themselves to a man or becoming just like a mom. Some, and it's okay to be a mom, but some girls are not. As that movement goes forward, we have this flip side of these boys that can't take care of themselves. Like, what are they going to do? When are the men going to step up and like start ask or start teaching these boys, hey, we have to be better human beings. We have to be able to take care of ourselves. We have to be able to, you know, figure it out. I think about, like, I don't use Instacart, but every time I see women talk about Instacart, if they get a male shopper, they're like devastated because men can't seem to shop, um, which I think is crazy. You know, what's going to happen? Like, what is going to happen? Are these going? I'm really curious. Are these men going to get it together? Like, who knows? It doesn't really bother me though. Like, for me, I'm good. Like I said, I'm still dating, but I'm happy and I'm enjoying my life. As you see, I'm at the airport, and you all don't even know where I'm going. And I really need to check to see what's going on with my flight. Like, I know it's delayed, but like, I need to pay attention to what's happening. I'll give it a few more minutes because I know it's delayed. It said it was delayed. I should probably check. I should probably check that. I haven't told you guys where I'm going. I don't know. I think I tell you when I get there. But yeah, it's just these men out here. You know, I'm not saying there aren't men who are trying. There are men that I actually know who are trying, who are, I know, like men who can take care of themselves. That's out there. They are out there. Men who understand that they cannot put their entire emotional burden onto someone else, especially a girlfriend or wife. They're out there. There's a few evolved ones, but I feel like those evolved ones are not gathering the masses and really helping these dudes get better. Like, I'm just not seeing it. Like, I would love to see guys take real leadership positions and raising these boys and young men into men that, I don't know, people actually like, because a lot of them are not likable. And you guys know that I always say don't online date. Like, I've been telling y'all that for like, what's it, 7 years now, that online dating is not the way to go. And y'all did not listen to me. I had so much opposition. And 7 years later, now I'm tickled because all of the women are like, I'm giving up on online dating. And I told you 7 years ago it didn't work. I've been saying this for years. It doesn't work. Um, and I also told you how it makes it too easy for men to date. Men, the way we have to navigate, societal norms, per se. You have to make a man risk something to date you, like, or else it's going to go terribly wrong. And online dating makes things way, way, way too easy. Um, so yeah, I'm watching all of the people, like the people posting the horrible dating profiles and the horrible things that men say. And I'm just wondering again. I'm wondering when the guys that kind of have it together, when are y'all gonna take some leadership and like gather these guys up and like get them together and start teaching them, how to be better men. Like, when is that gonna happen? I would love to see when that happens. Like, I would love to see how that goes. I don't know if it's going to happen. Maybe not in my lifetime. I don't know. Again, my daughter's generation does give me some hope, but it's mostly with the girls. It's mostly with the girls. I do see some what we would call like non-binary kids. They seem to get it. They get it. The boys, I'm not sure. I'm not sure about the boys. Like, I'm just not sure. I don't know. Like, I don't. Even at her high school, I see boys that are doing like things, like unnecessary things, like fighting and acting crazy. Teenage boys have done those things forever, and I don't know if that's just part of their transition. But again, I would hope that some men, grown men somewhere, decide to take a leadership role and start teaching boys how to behave in a way that makes them likable people, first of all, people that that people want to partner with, people who want to build something with, so that they and emotionally well people, because a lot of, even now, the toxic masculinity is still, it's better than it used to be. Oh, listen, that eating the woman's meal, Shay, that one had me so. I was really hot for her, and I hope that that woman divorces that man. Like, I really do hope she gets a divorce because that's insane. But I'm still, like I said, I still hope that some guy somewhere does something to make the world better for everyone by making it so that boys grow up to be men that contribute well to society instead of what we have now. Like I don't have a screenshot of it, but I saw this post. Like dudes are really. I mean, how long have we been talking about the bear? These men are still upset about the bear. They really taking it personal. The bear. I'm angry. They're angry. And it's like the point. It's like the video I did today. The point just goes straight over their heads. They are upset about the bear not understanding that the bear, even a random bear in the woods, is like unlikely to happen. But if we have to choose running into a random bear or a random man, we'd rather deal with the bear. The bear is less dangerous. The bear statistically causes less harm to women than the man. Yet somehow, over their head, over their head, over their head. And I don't know if you saw the video I did today, this morning, about, or this afternoon, about the guy who was arguing since yesterday about child support on Twitter. Like, dude, he was so in the wrong. And he had thousands of people telling him he was so in the wrong. He couldn't get it. And this is supposed to be the logical sex. Like the logical sex is supposed to allegedly be logical. And it's like, I don't think that's my play. The logical one can't understand that thousands of people are trying to explain something to you and you still don't get it. Like that's crazy to me that you can't understand when thousands of people are telling you, hey, that's not how that works. So anyway, all right, folks. I am at the airport. It's getting loud, and I think my flight is going to board soon. So I'm going to end this stream. I might do this again this weekend since I'll be out of town, and I'm going to try it again and then see how it works. And hopefully, I get the setup better than this time because this time was a struggle. It took me three different streams, or maybe four. I can't remember, but three different streams to like get online. And so I'm gonna do better next time. I'm gonna try it again. But if you like this, if you watch the replay and you like this and you want me to go live again, please let me know in the comments. I am going to be putting some members only content up this weekend just because I'm going outside and I haven't told you where I'm going. And so you guys will have to figure that out once I post about it. But yeah, anyway, thanks for watching and peace, guys. And I got to end the stream.